Alright everyone, welcome back to GTA 3 the playthrough, the definitive edition, whatever this is going to be called. And today we're going to be doing episode 23, and we're going to start off with a mission called Bullion Run.
Yo, a Federal Reserve flight just smashed down at Francis International. There's platinum all over the strip. Get a car and snatch up as much as you can. You can drop the bling off at one of my garages. This platinum is mad heavy, and it'll slow your wheels down some, so make regular drop-offs at the garage.
Right, sorry for the very fast-paced introduction, but we are going to be doing 2 missions in today's video, and also one cutscene that is entirely pointless, because it really doesn't really do anything, to be quite honest with you. But anyway. So this is the mission Bullion Run. I recommend you get a fast car for this one, not the car that we're in, and it would help if I could drive. So yeah, getting a fast car will be very useful because your speed will decrease dramatically when you pick up the bullion pieces. So yeah, get a fast car and your performance should be reduced, but not too terribly. Yeah, so then you can collect a load of bullion in one go. Now, like I said in the last episode, I am going to be getting an Elgato capture card. Whether it'll actually work, I do not know. Whether I'll be able to do a lot of stuff with it, again, I don't know. But basically, get out of the way, Blister. What I've done is I've got a list, not really a list, but I've got the physical boxes of the PS2 games in front of me right now that I can basically just, mention. I believe I did this once in a Train Sim World video, but here it is again, because you're watching this playthrough and because I mentioned it last time. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, about 15 games that I am thinking of doing a let's play on, or that I really want to. Some of these I'm not sure how to really do a let's play on, but anyway, I will be maybe doing a few videos of each, at least. Let's start off with Worms 3D for the PlayStation 2. Worms 3D, all of these games are games that I've pretty much played before or have fond memories of, or really think are worth the time to let's play. Worms isn't really one that I want to let's play because I'm just going to be honest, I'm not too great at Worms. To be honest, some of the missions in that particular game are pretty difficult at the best of times. So I'll probably do some videos about, I don't know, doing random battles with the various worms, the AI and stuff like that. I don't know, just show off what the game is about, because it is a good game, it is a very impressive thing. It's a 3D Worms game, which if you're a purist you might think, oh well, I like the 2D Worms better. Fair enough, but I prefer the 3D Worms games. And I think the only 3D Worms games that I've played are Worms 3D itself and Ultimate Mayhem, which I got actually on the PS3, even though it was originally for the PS2, Worms 4 Mayhem, but then it changed to Ultimate Mayhem on the PS3, but I don't think it was too different from the original game. Then we've got Disney Pixar Ratatouille. Based on obviously the movie Ratatouille, which is a very good movie indeed. Fond memories of that movie, and the game doesn't really follow the movie too much, but anyway, there are some fun things that you can do in that, so that'll be nice. Avatar: The Legend of Aang on the PS2, which is also titled Avatar: The Last Airbender everywhere other than the UK or Europe, it seems. Don't know why. I think even the TV show was called The Legend of Aang back when it was on TV on Nickelodeon, or was it Nicktoons? It was one of the two. And But no, it is Avatar The Last Airbender on the PlayStation 2. I think the best of the Avatar games on the PlayStation 2. By the way, we are going to have another cutscene, another mission called Rumble.
Them nines are down to a few scabby herds, but they still want to bring it. They agreed to go toe-to-toe. A gang of them against two of us, or rather, two of y'all. I'd join you, but I ain't due for my parole here for another 3 months, know what I mean? Go and meet my baby brother. He'll show you where they're fighting at, alright, son?
Alright, Rumble is a simple and straightforward affair, even though I forgot the bat, which is kind of, yeah, don't forget the bat if you ever play this mission. So, let's go on to, Avatar The Legend of Aang. It's basically, if Avatar was an RPG, basically. The game story isn't based on anything in the TV show. I think it takes place between after book 1 and then before book 2. At least that's what the story seems to be. So anyway, it's not based on anything. It doesn't include many characters from the show. In fact, to be honest, it's mostly characters from the show. There's only one that they made up specifically for the game, I believe. The rest, yeah, stuff you've seen in the show before, but not the story, if that makes any sense. Motor City Warriors of Primetime, that is pretty much a game that I haven't really seen on YouTube at all. Probably for good reason. It's probably because it didn't sell very many copies originally, or nobody can be bothered playing it for YouTube. I do want to though, because I think it deserves a proper playthrough that people can watch, right? Because it's an underrated gem, in my opinion. I don't know why Motor City Warriors of Primetime was never given a remake, it was never given a remaster, it was never given even a sequel. And I don't know any other games out right now that are like it, to be honest with you. And I think that nowadays, with the games that are coming out nowadays being so, well, very samey, it's basically just Call of Duty, Battlefield and bloody FIFA, isn't it? It would make a nice multiplayer experience, I think. So yeah, that's Motor Siege. iNinja, another underrated gem which I don't think sold very well, which is why it didn't get a sequel or anything else to do with it. Ratchet Gladiator, also known as Deadlocked in the United States. That's a fun one, I do enjoy that one. So we'll probably play that one. That's relatively easy and straightforward to let's play, I think. Transformers, or Transformers Armada if you're in North America. Based sort of on the cartoon, but not really. I'll talk more about these in detail when we actually get to playing them. Shadow the Hedgehog. Again, I wouldn't say it's a good game, really, like I said last time, but it's a game that I have fond memories of playing, and for the most part I do enjoy it. I'm not saying it's a good game, I'm not saying rush out and play it, I'm just saying I'll let's play it, because that should be relatively straightforward to do. Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith on the PlayStation 2. I think that we're going to encounter a bit of a problem with that, because in one of the missions that I played on my own off camera, the game keeps freezing, keeps crashing, whatever you want to say, getting stuck. And I don't think it's a disc related issue, and I don't think it's anything I can fix. I do think it's to do with the game, but I don't think I can fix it without just getting another disc. And I might do that. I might try and do that so we can play it. It is an interesting experience, I will say that. It's a good game. Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. Very clunky to go back to these days, but obviously a fantastic game. Pretty much the first Hitman game on consoles and what kickstarted the franchise into like third gear. And probably the reason why Hitman is still around today is because of Hitman 2 Silent Assassin, the original one, not the new Hitman 2. I'll probably mention stuff about those games when we get into playing Hitman. There's also the other Hitman games on PS2, Contracts and Blood Money. They came out after Silent Assassin. Blood Money is the one I have the least experience with, and also with Contracts, because I just picked those up to play them for the first time. Otherwise I hadn't played them. I've seen footage of Blood Money, but I haven't actually played it really for reals, and I don't really want to be playing everything perfectly. And to be honest, I may wait and practice with things like Contracts and Blood Money before I actually do a playthrough, but Silent Assassin I think I can do just fine. Urban Chaos Right Response, that is an underrated gem in my opinion, and very interesting shooter. I'm not sure, I think it had a game before that was just called Urban Chaos, but I don't think it's really like Riot Response, so we'll have a go with that one. And then lastly we've got Scarface The World Is Yours for the PlayStation 2. A very, very, very good game, right? It's not really a GTA clone, even though some people might call it a GTA clone. But I think whilst it is like Grand Theft Auto, it's not really the same sort of deal. I think it does some things better than Grand Theft Auto and some things a bit worse, to be honest, but we'll get to that when we get to that. I'm not really sure how to let's play that one, because its story is very short and most of the time you're going to be doing side stuff or saving up money to buy things, so yeah, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and do this cutscene, this stupid pointless cutscene that doesn't answer any questions or tell you any information. Let's go. Love's disappearance. Oh look, Donald Love is gone. Good. Never wanted to come back. Don't want to see his face again. And chronologically, he doesn't reappear until after this game. He does appear in Liberty City Stories and Vice City, right? But he doesn't appear in any game set after this, like Grand Theft Auto 4 or 5 or Chinatown Wars or any of the episodes. He doesn't appear in that. He does have a star on the Vinewood Walk of Fame in GTA 5, but other than that, that's the only appearance he's made. It's not even him, it's just his name. So, yeah, thank goodness he's gone, but there really is no explanation given for why he's gone. The assumption is the cartel killed him. Also, I putting the music back on, because why not? Yeah, the assumption is the cartel, murdered him. But we'll never find out. We'll never know. Even this version doesn't give us any answers or any clues. So, that is it for episode number 23. I do hope you enjoyed, regardless of whether, most of it was just reading game names off a list. But anyway, I'll see you in the next episode, which will be all about the final story mission, The Exchange. See you there.